What's up, guys? Welcome to the Gaming VUE. We're gonna bring you a couple of episodes here of characters for the Marvel's Capcom Infinite game coming out. Seeing as some people don't know who Sigma is, I decided to take it upon myself to let you guys know who he is and give you a little bit of backstory on what and who he is. Now, I don't know if I should do this for all the characters, but I was thinking of doing it for him, for Sigma and Ultron. But if you guys like the videos, I'll make more of each character that has been announced. And so forward, whoever gets announced more, I'll make more videos. So for Sigma, he's from the Mega Man X franchise. One of Capcom's old games. I wouldn't say it's that old, but it's old, like in the 90s. And they haven't really used this franchise as much as I wish they would. The last game series I didn't play them, Mega Man Zero X, I never played those. Those had nothing to do with Mega Man X and Sigma, so I'm not going to talk about that. But Mega Man X had one main bad guy, and that was Sigma. He always came back every single time. I'm going to give you guys a little backstory from Wikipedia so you guys can know who he is. He is the former leader of the Maverick Hunters. He was originally the most advanced Reploid of his time. He had the most advanced security design that was supposed to prevent him from going Maverick. He was placed in charge of the 17th Elite Unit of the Maverick Hunters and led them to victory multiple times. One day, the Maverick Hunters received reports of an overwhelmingly powerful Red Maverick that has destroyed an entire squadron of hunters. While investigating, Sigma, along with his unit, tracked it down in an abandoned laboratory. Sigma then left to confront it alone, in order to prevent other Reploid's deaths at the hands of the Maverick. It is here that the Sigma encounters Zero, the last product of Dr. Wily. Zero, having suffered a programming flaw from his creation, was uncontrollable, unleashing wanton destruction wherever he went. Sigma was beaten badly by the maddened Zero, but managed to smash the energy crystal in Zero's helmet. The fight, due to taking place in close proximity to Zero's capsule, which was leaking trace amounts of Maverick virus, and the damage they already sustained in battle, transferred the Maverick virus directly into Sigma and Zero, infecting them. Zero lost consciousness, and Sigma limped away from the battle, ordering the men to take the body of Zero back for study. Sorry. The virus had different effects on them. The virus corrected the flaw programming inside Zero, so he became good. Go figure. Actually, the virus later on in the game gave him more strength, and he grew stronger with the virus. The more virus he had of the Maverick virus, the stronger he was. But for Sigma, it was totally different. It took over his body, fused with him, and gave him the power of the Sigma virus, which he could control other robots, Reploids, and made them Maverick. Hence, why he made the Mavericks always do what he wanted to do. Sigma hates humanity because he thinks that humanity itself kept Reploids from becoming better than what they could have. He saw humanity as a stepping stone to become better than humanity. Hence why he hates humanity.
This innocence?
There are many others on my side. You see, evolution requires sacrifice. Behold! In you. Is this the end? Not at all. It is the beginning of my new world!
Which would make sense why him and Ultron are teaming up in this next game. I'm glad they are making a coherent story for Marvel's Capcom Infinite. Marvel's Capcom 3 didn't really have a story unless you had the comic book, and even then the comic book didn't really make sense to me. The story was kind of thrown in just for the heck of it. But I'm glad they're actually doing a story mode for this. It's actually pretty intriguing to me. And I'm actually glad they're going this way. Marvel's Capcom 2 didn't have a story, neither did Part 1. Unless you read it on Wiki, and they had some backstory, but I never heard of them until I started looking for stuff right now, which is pretty interesting. Anyways, guys, that's the info I can give you guys on Sigma. If you have any more info to give yourself or you want to talk about this, if I said something wrong and you want to correct me, leave comments in the bottom. I think adding Sigma to this is a pretty good idea. It widens the roster, and I hope Zero makes it into the game. I think he's way better than Mega Man X, but I might get hate for it. Let's just say this. Every time Mega Man X gets beaten at the end of the game, Zero comes saves him. If I'm mistaken on this, look it up. It's the truth. The only game that Zero didn't beat, didn't come to the rescue, well, he did actually come to the rescue, was 5, where I believe Mega Man got shot, Zero got in the way, and they both got shot, but Zero still killed Sigma at the last minute. Killed because he always comes back. But anyways, guys, that's enough for this video. I will do an Ultron video and see when that one comes up. But thanks for your time and watching us, and you know what? Hit the subscribe button. We're close to that 50 subs. I know it's a small number, but for us, it's actually pretty good. Leave a like, leave a comment, let us know how we're doing. And as always, thank you for choosing Gaming VUE.
Come and get me, X. The time has come to prove your mettle against me. This fight will decide the fate of all Reploids. The battle may be over, but the war is just beginning.